I'm very excited to be sharing with you this mobility video. There's about 10 moves. You don't have to do them all. Have a play, see which ones feel tight, which ones could maybe do with a bit more love and attention. And if you even just do, say, 5 minutes of this every day, every few days, you're going to feel absolutely like things are just a bit more loose and easy for you to do, which is what we want. You can see my light. Oh, well, you want to know it's well lit, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay, so we're going to start with a standing forward fold and twist. So, knees slightly bent. You're just going to round your back and drop. And first of all, we'll just go nice and square, like so. I'm not trying to straighten my legs, get into my hamstrings too much yet. We're just stretching out all along the back, using the weight of the hands. Let the head go heavy. Then we're going to roll up. Good. Now we're going to go down and we're going to come down to the right side and just hang there. Again, knees are bent, knees are soft. Hang them there for 5 seconds. And then we come up. If you're getting lightheaded, take a second. And then go again down and twist to the other way. And again, we're using the weight of the upper body to stretch and movement through the lower, or the back, and the bum and the hamstrings. And then we twist back up. I'm going to do one more, just rolling down. And normally when we're working out this one at Times Square, normally I always say you want a flat back, and I'll show you and remind you that in a second. But this time we really want to round the back. And now you've done it a few times, just try straightening the legs a little bit, and you'll really get into the hammies and just sort of hang. And now you might want to slouch and roll around a bit. Oh. And then we roll up. Always roll up square, not twisted. I'm going to do 5 big arm circles backwards. 4, 5. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to go into what I call a gorilla squat. So you're going to come down, grab. I said I'd show you a flat back. There we go. My back is flat. And also, this is a great position to be doing most deadlifts in. You want to look like a play button. You see, straight, and then the point of my bum is the triangle. We're not talking deadlifts today, but always a good shoulders back. Always good to have a nice flat back for most things. Not that first one. Okay, now, gorilla squats. I would say feet slightly wider than you normally squat. Take your fingertips, put them under your toes, and then bring your bum down. Now, don't worry if you can't do that immediately, if you only get to there. But what we're going to do, keep the fingers under the toes, and now we're going to straighten as much as we can. You see, I can't straighten my legs, and that is okay. We're going to work up and down. And my arms, you'll see, are on the inside of my knees, not the outside. You want them on the inside, pushing your knees out. So let's go for 5 of those. Now, I am a bit flexible in my hips, so I can do that. If you can't sit on your heels, that's fine. This is what we're working on. And improving flexibility, great for everything, basically. Living longer, working out better, reducing your risk of injury, not getting stiff and waking up with a bad back. All of this is going to really benefit you. One more. Good. And down. Lovely. Okay, a simple one now, which you may well have seen or done in yoga. Cat-cow. I can never remember which is which, but we round and dome the back, tuck your bum underneath, and then arch, stick your, I think it must be cat, angry cat, head up and eyes up to the ceiling, and then reverse. So let's do 5 of those. Good. Nice and steady. Good. More mobility is always going to be a good thing. So, and if you can't get to the gym, can't do a workout or a home workout, even just doing 5-10 minutes of this in front of the telly in the evening will A, keep your body moving and flexible and feel good, but B, it will keep mentally the streak going in your head. You won't beat yourself up, which is silly anyway, and I don't want you to do that. But if we know we've done something good for ourselves, hey, we're moving forward and we've done something good for ourselves. Okay, next one. Down dog, up dog, or down dog to cobra, however you want to do it. A few different ways of doing this. Let me get in position. So from here, up onto the toes. And for down dog, it's not about having straight legs and your heels going on the ground. Mine, I can't do either of that. So I'm going to bend my knees a bit, like so, and push my chest to my thighs. Then you really get into the shoulders and the back. Keep your shoulders down. Don't try not to hunch your shoulders. And then from there,
we're just going to drop to the opposite. For some bonus points, when you're in this position, look over each shoulder. Oh, you might get a click.
We'll do that 5 times. I bring my feet in just to get more into this, but knees bent. Lovely. Chest to shoulders. I'm sorry, chest to my thighs. And down. Look over. Arm and shoulder. Back up for number 3. And I'm saying 5 of these so you don't have to watch me forever. You can pause this if you want to do it during it.
Do 10 of each. Why not? You're only going to get more from it.
Back up, number 4. My heels go a little bit closer to the ground just so I'm warming my hamstrings up. But getting them to the ground is not the goal here. Feeling the movement all through the body.
It's over that shoulder, over that shoulder. And by the way, if you prefer, you come down and just do this on your, you can't see, but on your forearms. You don't have to be on your hands if that is too aggressive. Last one. Good. And then last one of up dog or reverse down dog, whatever you want to call it. Lovely. Now, I'm going to go into a child's pose. And there are lots of different ways we can do this. So, if you can, sit on your heels like so.
Head down, arms forward. And then like so, just relax. And then what I like to do, lift my palms off the ground. Oh, and you really get into it even more.
But another nice way to do it is elevated, which is why the sofa is here. So, exactly the same, kneeling, arms forward. But what you want this time, try and get your head in front so your head can go through.
Oh, so this is a static one. But actually, it can be dynamic. You can come up, squeeze your bum, and then down like so. Dropping your head through your shoulders. And just let the weight of the chest and the head. Oh, this is a great shoulder stretch. Up. Back down. If I am going to do 5 of these now, I'm into it. Oh, it's feeling dead good. Lovely. Right, hope you're well. There we go. And one more. And this one, you probably find your shoulders open up and you'll go quite a bit further each time. That is really lovely.
You're feeling a lovely stretch in your back when you're doing that. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to go up to the sofa. And there are lots of different different ways, but you may not be able to do the full move of this at first, and that is absolutely fine. So we're going to sit up here, like so, excuse me, and we're going to rock our bent knee up and down, like so. Oh, good. And again, really get into the hips with this. And again, you'll feel, interestingly, what bit is the bit that's tight and resisting. So for me, it's my tight quad there. I can't really go any further. I'm going to do one more. Good. And we're going to change side. So obviously 5 on t'other side. There we go. Support yourself. And then just rock. Oh, I'm going to be in position. Rock that knee. Oh, now, interestingly, tighter on that side. 2. Good. 3. 4. Try and keep your body stiller than I was doing it then, actually, because you want it just to pivot about the hip. Oh, there we go. Good. Great. Okay, now you know that gorilla squat we did. Now we're going to go to the bottom of our squat, or as low as you're comfortable doing, and then do a twist. Now watch this. So I'd go even wider with your stance. Come down and sit as low as you're comfortable. One hand on the floor, and again on the inside, and this time actively push your elbow against that knee, because we're going to rotate up like so. Oh, now we're going to change each time. Try and keep the bum down like I wasn't. These are tough, but feel so good. I'm going to do 10 in total, so 5 on each side. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Okay, 9 minutes. We're doing well. We've got a few more. Let's do the lovely abductor rock. So the abductors on the outside of your legs, adductors on the inside. Your abductors abduct your leg away from the center line. Your adductors add them back into the center line. So for this one, kneeling, hands down like so, and then put one leg out You can keep it flat or you can put it on the side, have a play. We're going to rock back and forth. Keep your hands still. Again, I'll just do 5 of these, but to be honest, oh, you'll really feel it on the inside there. To be honest, you could really do 10, 20 of these. And then you might just want to sit in that stretch position. 3, 2, 1. Good. We do the other side, so I'm not unbalanced. Go. Oh, much easier on this side. Interesting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely stuff. Okay, next. The next thing, because we're going to put a knee on the ground. And this is a quad stretch. So, get it against the sofa as much as you can. And start with it there. That is hopefully okay. But what we're going to try and do is get... Oh, I did squats today. That is tight. We move the cushion. And then what we really want to get to... Now, like, if that's enough, fine. If you can... Get into that... it's so tight. And then even you can lean back a bit. Also, squeezing your bum will tense that quad there. I'm not going to do this one moving, but just going to hold it there for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we're going to change. Obviously, same thing on the other leg. Oh, it's that straightening up that really gets into that. Okay, good. 5, 4, 3, squeeze your bum, 2, 1, lovely. And now we are going to do a dynamic, so moving version of that, which is, we're going to combine that with a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to put my knee down on the cushion, other foot forward. We're going to rock forward, which is actually less hamstring, more hip flexor, so the front there. You'll see more when I swap sides. Arms up, and then as you come back, make sure your toe is down so you can sit on it. We're going to go sit down on it, and stretch there, and then come forward again. So let's do 3 of those on each side. 2. Try and go a little further each time if you can. 3. Good. And sides. So other knee down, other leg forward. So you'll see this one more clearly. So we drop into it. Good. Toe to support yourself. Toes up. Hamstring stretch. Great. And one more. So this is the hip flexor bit. We're stretching here. But again, I'd do 5 of those, 10 of those even. Great. Last one. We're going to open up the back really nicely. You can do this in lots of positions. I'm going to start by crouching and squatting against the back. And basically you want something to support your back. And then we're just going to open it up like so. Keep the bum down. Stretch back. I'm trying to think do I want that in a different position? I mean, it's working, so it's the opposite of rounding your shoulders all day at a laptop. In fact, I'm sitting on the floor and I can feel it even more now. Head back. I'm going to move that super cushion. And you might want to come forward. Do that dynamically, i.e. moving. You can do that 5 times. And then the last one, I'm just going to wait 10 seconds. Last thing we do, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try and relax into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Less than 15 minutes of really great full body movement, mobility, flexibility. I think you're going to enjoy it. Again, you don't have to do it all. Maybe you could pick the first 5 one day and do the other 5 on alternate days. And that again, 10 minutes max, and you will be so much more flexible and happy in your body. Oh, clip my knee. Well done. I'm going to shimmy over and say ta-ta.